I may be completely flaccid for a month and unsatisfied due to what happened with the Steam Deck. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Valve.
I just wanted some sauce on those zingers.
So this is going to be like a random rant. I mean, I have like notes and stuff here. I did watch some of Moore's Law is Dead video. But this is regarding what happened with the Steam Deck. How it makes me fearful for the tech industry, not just gaming, and how essentially Valve may have screwed over the Steam machine. Even okay, I get it. The Steam Deck sold out. I have a conspiracy theory around that. That's like probably a 3% chance, and you're probably going to think I'm an idiot. But maybe it was a PR move that they took it off the shelves, the e-shelves. And it was a way to kind of save face because they saw the backlash from the community. And on top of it, too, I'll get into this later. If you bought especially the $950 Steam Deck, you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. If it was actually sold out and you're one of the people that bought them, you absolutely wasted your money. You wasted like $300 worth of your money. You could have gotten something 10 times. All right, I'm just going to say it now. You could have got something 10 times better in terms of performance anyway. You could have gotten the Xbox Ally X, which has the Z2 Extreme in it. And the Z2 Extreme, I have the Ryzen AI HX 370 APU, and that has the 890M Radeon graphics. It's Radeon 3. It's 16 compute units of Radeon 3.5. That's the same exact GPU, that 890M. They may not call it that. That's inside of the Xbox Ally X, which they say goes toe to toe with the Xbox Series S in a handheld, kind of a handheld, but you get my point. And it's $50 more than the 1 terabyte OLED Steam Deck. Why? Do not buy the Steam Deck over that. I promise you. You know what? Buy that. If you really want to just have SteamOS or Bazite or whatever, buy that. Put SteamOS on it. Put Bazite on it. Actually, I would say it's smarter to put Bazite on it. I told you this video is going to be all over the place. All right, so flick my nipples and call me Bill Gates while you stare into my eyes. What were the price increases for the Steam Deck models? The 512 gigabyte OLED model is $789, and the 1 terabyte OLED model is now $950. Keep in mind that this model used to be $549, and the 1 terabyte model used to be $649, which you could somewhat recommend them at that price point. Now there's better options for around the same price. Now, Moore's Law is Dead said something interesting, is that a lot of this has to do with Valve's incompetence, how they probably didn't negotiate prices for components properly. And he gave the example of the Xbox Ally X being significantly more powerful and barely more expensive now than the higher end Steam Deck OLED model. And it's actually a lower volume product that's not moving as many units as the Steam Deck is. And now let's say we could take that the Steam Deck is actually sold out again. People don't care about the price hike, which why don't you? When get the Xbox Ally X. I have not tried one. I am not sponsored by anybody, but just get that then. If you don't want to use Microsoft's OS or you're not interested, go install Bazite, and there you go. You have a much more powerful Steam Deck. I actually have a GPD Win Mini from 2025. I think I got the name right. It actually has a chip that's somewhat similar to the Z2 Extreme. However, it has 4 more cores. It's the Ryzen AI HX 370, and it has an 890M in there. I know how that chip performs, and it performs a hell of a lot better than the Steam Deck chip, which is Zen 2 cores, 4 cores, 8 threads. It's not even quad core, and it's 8 RDNA 2 graphics cores. It can't hold a candle to the Xbox Ally X. And if you want the benefits of Linux and SteamOS, put it on there. Why you don't even dual boot if you don't want to. I don't even dual boot anymore. Actually, I've never dual boot. What am I talking about? But if I did, I would stop doing it. What the hell am I talking about? Because I just play games in Steam now anyway. But all right, let's bring this back home to, at least to me, who knows if they actually sold out of the Steam Deck again at these astronomical prices. I may be in the minority here, but the Steam machine to me is dead. Now, what may make me pick it up, that I know that sounds like, Rich, you're contradicting yourself in 5 minutes, but I still think it may hurt the Steam machine, is if Valve, because I heard there's some rumors of this, I think I mentioned it in my video yesterday, that Valve may sell the Steam machine at a loss because they'll get the return back on people buying games in their Steam OS, and they get a cut of all the games that are sold in Steam. So they might be taking that risk, but take that with a grain of salt. I have not verified it. It's just something that I've heard. But my question to Valve is this: are you going to keep those prices on the Steam Deck that came out in February of 2022? And then you're going to take a loss on the Steam machine to make it more competitive, and you're going to have this newer piece of tech that's a custom-made piece of tech. Yeah, it has a Radeon stuff in it, but you get my point. You're going to have it. It's going to be more advanced. It's going to be more capable. It's going to be newer tech that's obviously more expensive, but you're going to have that cheaper than the Steam Deck, which the LCD version came out originally in 2022. Maybe it'll fly out of the electronic shelves as well. But if it is sold at a loss, I'll buy it. But if Valve has the audacity to turn around and sell this box for $1,200, the Steam machine that is, you could count me out. It's dead to me. Oh, hey, sorry, Rich in post here. I had to put the hat back on for your sexual arousal. I forgot to mention this, and I'll mention it here real quick. Yeah, this is us going more so into the future. Another example of us going into a future where we will own absolutely nothing. We will have to rent everything, sign up for subscriptions with everything, even our compute power. And they're going to be like, hey, deal with it. Be happy. Yeah, you could say that owning any device like this during any time at any price point is a luxury. You don't need this to survive. But it's gaming, and owning computers and owning technology is going to be a privilege only for the extremely wealthy. We're going in that direction. And I hope to God everyone wakes up and sees that. I don't know if you saw, I was really holding my hands in an awkward way. I was holding them like this while I was filming that. That's weird. Anyway, this is Rich of Review Tech USA, now signing out. Just remember, they want us to own absolutely nothing so they can have their hands in our pockets forever. And the Steam Deck getting this insane price increase is more proof of that. And that Valve doesn't know how to negotiate stock and prices, and they're incompetent. It's proof of that as well. See ya.